But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency. Everyone, including you, of course. I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
And for that, what will you sacrifice?
How much have you already
How much
sacrificed?
have you already sacrificed?
Oh man.
Huh?
He knows.
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth.
Yeah.
One day, it will ruin you. You will destroy the world for truth's sake.
Good day, good people. The chief is dead. And I'm the United States Aviator. Last time, it's really been like 15 minutes-ish since I last started, and I haven't even closed the game. I went to go eat something real quick, and I was like, let's get some more energy back in there. I'm feeling it. Look down. This is what happened last time, but that's not the only thing. The Dr. Huesca is also dead. Real bad. Fubuki turned back time trying to save him. She feels terrible about what's happened. She can turn back time enough. Desuhiko, he hates blood and body, so you can tell he's not really looking at the... He actually is kind of taking a peek at the corpse. He's not dead. Let me take that back. He has a very weak pulse. And is unconscious. That's where we are. So... What else do I have to say? We didn't start the fire. But we have to figure out who did.
Vivia, I didn't know you were here at the lab too.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice. Chief's orders.
Good. Oh, he said all hands on deck.
I do feel a sense of wonder at the idea of a secret lab.
Like in a fantasy book?
I fully intended to take a lazy look around the place, but I wasn't given the chance to relax. I was
Tragic.
dragged around by Halara and forced to search all over. Jeez. No one will leave me alone.
Master, I get the feeling that he's...
Huh? What is it?
Staring at you?
nothing. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Seriously, what?
I was gonna say, he kinda is. I do wish that his head or his eyes would continue to follow. I mean, they just look at you when you get close. Right? Yeah. I was like, did he look at her?
I'm glad you're safe. I can't handle seeing anyone else covered in blood.
Oh, that actually means a little bit. That means a lot.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll manage. Someone punched me in the face during that scuffle earlier. They damaged my precious moneymaker. Damn it!
You look the same.
So, what do we do now? We can't stay here for too long.
Right.
We solved this thing, I guess. Fubuki, it's not your bad.
Fubuki, are you alright?
No.
Yes, I will be well once I rest a bit. However, my inexperience resulted in the chief.
No.
It's not your fault. You tried your best to help. I was bewildered and confused, and you brought me all the way here. Thank you so much. I'm the one who's still inexperienced. He was right there. I couldn't do anything to help him. How can I call
Shinigami
myself
Ari
a
also told you that
detective
it's not your fault.
when I can't even save a friend?
There! Right now you're still a trainee anyway!
Shinigami, you're the worst. Yeah, that's the face that says, dang, you're the worst.
Sorry.
I can't be too mad at you after you apologize. Yeah, I can. Halara, what's good?
Halara, what brought you here?
Chief's orders.
I was preparing to sneak into that restricted area we discussed.
But
But just as I was about to leave, the chief told me about the death threat. So I headed to Amaterasu with everyone else and snuck into the lab. After that, the chief told Vivian and I to investigate the area.
how did the both of you just sneak into the lab? Oh, I guess everyone was dressed as a peacekeeper, that's right, and they must have just undressed. Okay,
I
fair
didn't
enough.
think it would end up this way. We should have stayed together as a group.
Perhaps.
What's the chief's condition?
We've provided first aid, but
Will he survive?
Most
I'm
likely
sorry.
not.
I don't know the right lie to tell you at this time.
That's really sad. And you can tell that Hilara's like feeling it and that they really don't know what to say.
The chief.
In
Yeah.
any case, it's only a matter of time at this rate. We must get him out of here as soon as possible. But that's no easy task. We took out some of the peacekeepers, but many are still around. And Yomi managed to disappear. I wonder if he took advantage of the confusion and ran away.
He did.
It's unlike him to quietly retreat. He'll return here soon with many more of his underlings.
Right.
Then we need to leave this facility right away.
The gate to the lab has been sealed off.
Yikes.
Thanks to that, we can't even leave the building. The elevator to the ground level has been disabled too. We have no place to run.
No place to run?
Oh no. Hey Chief, how you doing?
Chief, please stay strong. Chief.
He's still breathing, but he's lost a lot of blood. This is what death looks like. It's the same as every other victim you've seen.
It's not the same. I won't let it be the same.
What are you gonna do? You can't change death.
Hey, you got a minute?
I got plenty.
We can't stay here forever. We have to take a chance and try busting through the front gates.
I can't agree to that. Wagering on a bet you have no chance of winning is the same as throwing the match.
So you'd rather keep waiting until peacekeepers break down the door?
Yes.
Oh, right. We can use Fubuki's thing.
Huh? Mine? Really? I am not sure it is worthy of showing off yet.
You're what?
I've no clue where your head's at.
What?
I'm talking about your thing! Your forte! If we use that, we can get through the gate without being spotted by the peacekeepers. Even if they catch us, you can just turn back time.
Impossible. The gate can't be unlocked except from the outside. A peacekeeper has to make a call on the intercom to get them to open it. They would never let us through.
Right.
That won't change no matter how many times you try.
Then what about Desuhiko's disguise forte? If he looks like a peacekeeper, maybe he can get us through the gate.
I thought about that too, but my bag is outside the gate.
Oh no.
This shorty detective is so useless. He can never help when we need him most.
He held down Yomi. That gave him a lot of credit points in my book.
Maybe we have no choice but to force our way through.
Don't rush to conclusions. The roulette has yet to stop. Until it does, we must consider the best course of action.
The roulette has yet to stop. That's that's an awesome phrase.
The best course? I don't know.
What's the best course? They want me to explore? What do they want me to do? The entire building is, Oh.
This is truly...
There's an astonishing amount of monitors. It looks like every inch of the lab can be observed from here. I can't see anything on the monitors because of the blackout. Well, that's unfortunate. Also, check it out. We can see all the people here. There's 2 dots on the map. If you can see it all the way over there, there's 2 dots in the little center area that are, I guess, people that we can talk to. I think that's fascinating.
What we should do right now is calmly consider the best move to make.
Okay.
the best move.
Chief.
What we should do right now...
I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was trying to talk to the chief. Chief, what do you think the best move is? Chief, what do you... There we go. Chief, he doesn't know what the best move is.
How did it end up like this?
Is she the best move?
We just happened to appear at the scene of the doctor's murder.
Yes, that's it!
Huh?
What?
The Peacekeepers made up their minds that we're responsible for killing Dr. Weska. They don't think the Hitman even existed in the first place.
So what? Proving that doesn't help us in this situation at all.
But what if we proved our innocence? What if we could prove this was done by the Hitman? The Peacekeepers would have no reason to apprehend us.
Maybe, but still.
I think they still would.
How do you intend on proving our innocence?
Don't tell me you're gonna catch that hitman and turn him over to the Peacekeepers.
No, I'm gonna catch him and he's gonna die.
That's impossible. He's probably already escaped by now.
Then we gotta investigate it. We have to investigate the doctor's lab and gather evidence of the hitman's crime.
That's crazy talk. How do you plan on investigating under these circumstances?
Right.
Besides, proving our innocence doesn't guarantee the Peacekeepers will suddenly let us go.
Agreed.
This facility is already restricted. They could make up any reason they want to arrest us.
Unless Yomi is literally somehow, some way, the murderer. But Yomi was in the room over there, so it can't be Yomi.
You've seen how they act for a while now.
Yeah.
That may be true, but we're detectives, aren't we? We have to stand up to them the only way we can. When all hope seems lost, that's exactly the moment to fight back as detectives. We must obtain the truth and use it against the Peacekeepers.
I agree with Yuma.
Dang.
Lara,
It's true. Detectives should use the truth as their weapon of choice. I didn't expect to hear that from you, Yuma. You sure have grown.
Well, thank you. I mean, you know, I mean, like, you know, ever since we became the table's champion, I mean, like, you know, it's been real, you know?
But how do we even investigate? The place is crawling with Peacekeepers outside this room.
We fight them.
Still, it's not impossible. We have someone with the best forte for this situation.
huh? Could it be Vivia?
Do we? Hey, Vivia, it's about time you told me your forte.
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO.
Oh?
Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
Oh.
In his sleep?
Huh.
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping.
Well, never mind. In that case, I take it all back.
Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others.
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
Oh, the point? Well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Okay.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
Get him, tiny man!
You wouldn't survive.
I are on the exact same page right now.
Oh my gosh.
If I skip too much, you won't understand.
Yeah, please
Reading
elaborate.
the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
That's not entirely true.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain.
Thank you,
His
Laura.
forte is spectral projection.
Spectral
He can
Preserve.
control
Okay.
his own ethereal self. Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost.
I knew it.
He is not confined by the laws of physics,
I knew it.
which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people cannot see him.
In other words, you can turn yourself into a ghost?
He's Danny Phantom.
So you can investigate without being seen by the Peacekeepers.
I won't do it.
What?
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to back down.
Why
I'm
not?
not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here.
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you.
Uh-oh.
You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the Peacekeepers say in this case?
For what
You may
reason?
be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering.
No.
Don't you think
He stomped him
the
out.
highest chance of survival out of all our options?
No.
Surrender. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't
Nope.
you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world. I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish it. Oh, man. The imperfect insider. That's what I was trying to realize. I was like, what is the name of this chapter?
Serene world. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
So then this is an insider job.
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you. You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it.
Dang.
Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us.
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me.
Vivia, please.
I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be.
What?
And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be.
Oh,
When you
Shinigami?
desire something, you're afraid of losing it.
Oh.
And yet, why does everyone continue to have desires?
Vivia, you're okay.
Is the truth even worth it?
Always.
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers. Look at the chief. He's dying here. Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe he'd go and spout all this nonsense right now.
Nonsense.
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry. I'll stop talking.
Yeah, stop talking and start investigating.
As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Master, you gotta stop him!
Let's grab his hand.
Please, wait. I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange, will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
Ah, this is your coalescence, is it?
Who told you?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
Well, if it's just holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
What?
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange.
Strange? Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
That's not what I meant.
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you.
Okay.
When using my forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
That's kind of funny.
All right.
You want to lay down too? Okay.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. No, everyone is here, so you don't have to worry.
Vivia was
Also,
really keen on
your
trying to murder
ghost
us.
form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
What do you mean?
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
No
I
idea.
don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get everyone out of here. I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Okay.
Wow, your soul actually came out!
Crazy.
So
That is
fast,
kinda
this spectral
cracked.
Projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Let's see.
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm loving this.
I despise this.
This makes me feel really uneasy.
Lucky for you, I'm here. Now we're literally soulmates.
Oh my gosh. Man, I still want to trust Vivia, but it's like, you know. He did. He was like, I gotta do something with his old big old blade, but maybe he wasn't talking about us. I don't know. Maybe we're jumping to conclusions on that part. So can we walk through walls, disappear, and fly? Unfortunately, we can't talk to anybody, so any investigation that we do, it's gonna just have to be, well, here we are.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
It looks like Tetsuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the Peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us.
Yeah?
You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of physics. Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked.
Okay.
To begin, try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways.
Oh, fascinating.
Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
You and I are the
There he goes. Incredible.
Whoa, you really made it. This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Yes.
Also, the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power switched back on.
Okay.
Anyway, we got to investigate the murder scene. We need to hurry up before more Peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, mysteriful.
Mysteriful. So can I just like... Well, I can't get back in there. Oh my gosh! What the heck?
What are those?
They're lost, wandering souls.
Okay.
They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Oh,
Is this what Vivia was warning us about?
he did say we're not invincible.
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
What do you mean you can't wait to
I'm
see that?
excited about that.
Right?
Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial!
Spectral projection. Get to Dr. Huesca's critical lag, but watch out for wandering souls.
Things are gonna get nuts!
A wandering soul will drag whatever it touches to the afterlife, so be careful. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Okay, so we just
Alright, let's
can't
hurry.
touch them for real.
Let's go!
Are you moving? No? Okay, so I guess we gotta... I was gonna say we definitely won't be going... I mean, yeah, we're not going that way either. Let's go the other way. Nothing to see here. Well, I mean, there's something to see. So, I guess maybe this little area is the way to go. Definitely not that way. We're just gonna have to, like, tiptoe. Okay, this one is going up and down.
Oh, that was a close one.
Yo, this is low-key kind of stressful.
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Okay. Great. We definitely will. So the big ones are just passage blockers. We can't get there. I don't know how Vivia does it. We follow this one. We swap paths. There are a bunch of them over here. But they're stationary.
There are so many!
Too many. Okay, well that one came out of the ground. That seems a little unfair. Alright. Okay. And they're doing the wombo combo over here. Let's all go. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. Left and right. Wombo combo. Do you love the combo? Let's all go. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. Excellent. Is there anyone?
More.
Yeah, okay, there's all those ones there. Okay, well, how do we get past those? There's the robot lab. I kind of want to go that way, but I see that's not the direction that we need to go. Okay, so you're slowly moving this way and that way. So we gotta go on the right side, and we have to just follow those guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting, you know, like, gameplay going on here. Alright, y'all go ahead and inch. Whoop! Alright, great. So it should be like a straight shot. I kind of want to go straight here. Yeah. Nothing's flying out of the ground. Y'all are just busybodies. Busybody that way. There we go. Whew. Alright. Vivi, you could have given us a little bit more of a warning. I turned around and I was like, okay.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
We're here. What do you care?
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
I hope there's not any lost souls inside. Also, why are there so many lost souls in this lab?
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if peacekeepers were there.
I guess so.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
He's walking through a door. Pretty easily. Okay, now we can investigate.
Nobody's here. I guess the peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened.
I guess since they assume that we did
The
it.
body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here.
Might be.
Unable to pass on.
It might be.
I just scared myself.
Hey, if we need the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
Not if he looks like all the other ones.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Alright, we actually get to investigate. Whew, I never thought I'd see the day. And we're still like 30 minutes into this episode. Jeez Louise, intercom.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Weska a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started. Dr. Weska, I'll come get you. Can you shut off the security on your
Shut down the security!
Wait. What the?
Dr. Weska? What's wrong?
Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Doctor? Doctor!
And then he
If the
died.
doctor was attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time.
Right.
So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active.
Correct.
So it should have been impossible to enter.
Unless he had a spacesuit.
How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
This is the airlock. Let's check it out in case there are any clues.
Alright. I actually wanted to look over here a little bit more. But I was going to say, I think the intercom's the only thing that's in here.
That sure is suspicious.
This is the
Decontamination device.
device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread. What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too short.
Can't you just walk through the wall?
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Oh, right! I can just do this.
There you go.
I'm floating. Whoa!
Look at that man. He's learning.
The spectral projection is such a convenient forte. If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Yeah, a big agree.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside, but it's
Okay.
too dark to say for certain. The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed.
Okay, so a cover that can be easily
that's
opened and
right.
closed.
I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now, but there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside.
Right.
There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here. So
How?
that's it, right? That solves everything.
This is the main part of the decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else. This couldn't be used as an escape route.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
Disgusting.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing!
There you go. Oh, you know what? I'm with you on that one, Shinigami.
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close. Probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
Yeah. We got ourselves our first key.
This way!
And then we have chamber number 2.
Arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber! Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption. Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
There you go.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you.
I'll find out for you. What, is there something over here? The vents, all of them.
This is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin. And there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes. Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death.
Well, the person who invented it wanted to put it with sleeping gas, which is fine. Huesca was like, hey, let's make it poison gas.
Already happened.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit, which makes sense, as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
Right.
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
I assume they just didn't get to the chamber.
Let's go to the next one.
Like, there must be something in this room or in his
The
room.
last room, the panel chamber.
Like, there are vents here as well.
There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with
The
High
high
voltage,
voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel.
A couple of times.
It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
Sweet. Yeah, but is there anything else in here? This is the path, by the way. For anyone who wants to break in here.
Attention!
Yeah, so this is the interesting part. The door that
Here's where all
opens
that
real
security was
slowly.
protecting. The switch opens the door to the doctor's lab. We managed to get this far earlier, thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's forte.
I see it all, like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapel's arm out to that switch.
We're in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly. Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah. Didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function?
That's right.
I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Also, then, why is that important?
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
That's probably just going to be done to prove our innocence.
It opens really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
We tried to hurry inside, but Amapel suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
It might have been.
That has to be it.
Yeah.
Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
Which doesn't make any sense. Unless they either hid somewhere or one of these vents does something.
We're not done investigating yet. I need to look things over in more detail.
Oh, there's still some peacekeepers in here. Wait, what? There's still things in here to investigate? Oh, here we go. I was gonna say one of these
This is
vents.
the decontamination device in the panel chamber. It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door.
Right?
But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
You're not gonna like scoot in there and look? Am I done here? Yes.
The peacekeepers are here.
Yeah, they can't see you. You're a ghost.
It still feels pretty weird.
2 peacekeepers. Food cabinet.
There's canned food and water bottles here.
He did say he was getting a little low.
This all looks like food. And there isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
Okay. I'm surprised that was a solution key. I guess the fact that he was in here for months.
Peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
Right?
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. The geezer was famous in the worst possible way.
Oh?
He took advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed.
Oof,
Seemed to have
sacrificed.
gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
3 years ago. 3 years ago keeps coming up, much like in Insomnium Files, or like 6 years ago. This whole 3 years ago keeps coming on up.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
3 years ago, you also became a bigwig 3 years ago. And you had one tiny achievement that you did. And I assume it has to relate to his project that got shut down.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said. When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears.
Oh,
And that being said, he could read lips.
okay.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
So he was pretty deaf, huh?
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums.
Oh, so he literally
Take
couldn't.
off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto.
Because he couldn't really hear
It
him.
was because he couldn't read his lips because of the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man, too.
What rumors?
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, go on.
He said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
Oh?
And what's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
That's stupid! It's not even possible!
Not possible.
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, we'll never know.
Aha. So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like you got some nice info since you turned into a ghost.
Yeah?
Trying to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation.
Yeah?
Did the hitman go after him because of this?
I don't
Someone in
know.
Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him.
I hope it's Yomi.
But who?
Although I guess we do have a potential situation where we thought at some point Yomi may have hired someone to take out the old director. Or took him out himself. That's something we gotta keep a note on. Doctor's notebook.
Open
Yeah.
notebook on the desk.
Let me read. Give me some lore.
Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams.
There's a body getting splashed with a bucket of something.
Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
Could that perhaps be some sort of antidote? Okay, well thanks for that useful tidbit.
This is the doctor's computer. The screen looks like it's in sleep mode. I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form.
Oh, that does suck.
I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling. I guess you just gotta give up.
Shinigami, you're the worst. I guess I'm just gonna give up. Medicine
The
cabinet.
stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
That is, oh, interesting. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that H2SO9 was always written on the bucket on the notebook. Huh?
Oh, I know this symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid.
09 sulfuric acid? Is that right? It's been a minute.
It's a highly acidic liquid that can melt anything.
Sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything right now. This reminds me, I saw this symbol on the label in the notebook earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid.
He wants to melt somebody away, maybe?
So the doctor was trying to splash sulfuric acid on someone? Oh, but sulfuric acid could melt clothes and skin. It'd be a terrible sight.
Melting clothes and skin.
There are other places to check out, you know.
Melting clothes and skin. For what reason? The knife uses a weapon.
The knife is probably the murder weapon. It has a unique shape. There's an inscription on it.
F for
Hey,
Fink.
shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon? They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
There's no rain in here, though.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right?
Yep.
I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
And so they still think it was us?
They say that's his proof to his clients that he was the one who got the job done.
So Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey,
Wow.
don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
I'm gonna scream.
Huh? You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
There was one
the
right
knife
by
in
the body of
Chief
Yep.
Yoko looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor was, in fact, killed by Fink?
Okay, and the corpse?
Dr. Weska.
Huesca.
I never even got to ask him about the homunculi. And now he's dead.
You should have led with that.
He has 3 wounds on his back. A knife is still stuck in one of them. He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death. I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
Wow, an actual sincere thank you.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
Thank you, you've been a big help. Actually has been a little bit of a big help this time. Helping me ghost around. I'm getting a clink clink sound. On what? Probably was that. Alright, let's check out our little homie.
The Amapel we used is still here. I did promise to return it.
There's a footstep on the head.
Huh? What's this? Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that a shoe print?
Did someone kick our little friend?
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock.
Nope.
Could it have been from back then? When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over.
The new culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark!
Fiend.
Did it, Master? You finally found a sign of the killer!
Now hold
All
on.
that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security.
That's the biggest mystery here.
It can hold up to 100 kilograms. There's probably something like it. Slightly above, and they use this as a boost. I don't see anything above us. Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, there's vents up
There's a
there.
small vent here. It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits
Okay.
who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
He was killed by a gnome. I knew it. Okay, that might be it.
I think that's about it.
I don't really want to end the investigation. I feel like some more things are about to go down.
There are other places to check out, you know.
That's true.
Oh, we actually are going to other places in the lab. Alright. Good.
That should do it for the investigation.
Taking a look around, there aren't any hidden exits or hiding spots.
Nope.
Yeah. The only entrance and exit is that door. There isn't even a single window. There's a small vent, but it's not big enough to fit through, and the cover is fixed in place. There are no suspicious spots on the walls, floor, or ceiling, and no secret passages either.
And even if you got through the door, there's the dangerous security system.
Yep.
Yeah. So how did the culprit manage to enter the lab? It's the perfect impossible crime! Mysteriful!
Even if it's impossible, I have to solve it. For the chief's sake and everyone else.
I was gonna say, there was a blackout.
For now, let's head back to the security room.
I guess.
I need to tell everyone about what I found.
Personally, I want you to gain the willpower to solve it on your own.
Yeah, I do too, and without you, so no one has to die because of it. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back? No, there's just an exclamation point. They're doing me a solid. At least I hope they are. You might need you to walk. I need you to figure out how to walk through walls. Unless they're just like, hey, what's up, hello. Vivia! He's here! To help.
What's the matter, Vivia? Why are you in your ghost form?
I was wondering how your investigation was going. I grew curious.
Do you also want to meet my friend
Did you come
Shinigami?
to help? I didn't expect your cooperation. Still, thank you. It's very reassuring.
Wait, Master. You shouldn't trust him.
Why not?
He's plotting something.
What could he be plotting? Aren't you overthinking things?
So, what will you do now? Are you still going to pursue the truth?
Yes.
Huh? Why wouldn't I?
Right?
I finished investigating the crime scene, so I was about to head back and report to everyone.
Unless somehow... Is it at all possible that Vivia did it? Because with this forte, I don't know. I guess he could do some things. I think that's still a stretch.
We need to find the truth. Otherwise, the chief won't get treated, and everyone will be captured.
I see. So you won't be satisfied until you discover the truth.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Master, watch out! He's plotting something!
Tell me, Yuma, why do you seek the truth?
Huh? We have to find the truth to fight the peacekeepers.
No, just in general.
Well, the truth is like cracks in a mirror. They're all so small, you must squint to see each tiny crack. Most wouldn't even notice them. They think the world reflected in the mirror is reality itself.
Mm-hmm.
If you did notice the cracks, would you destroy the mirror to reveal what the real world actually looks like? Even if, the moment the mirror is destroyed, it changes the world people can see forever.
What are you talking about?
And if shattering the mirror reveals nothing but darkness and chaos, even then, would you still seek the truth?
I don't know what will happen when the truth is exposed. But right now, we need the truth to save Chief Yako and everyone from the agency. Everyone, including you, of course. I just want to help others. Are you saying that's wrong?
And for that, what will you sacrifice?
How much have you already
How much
sacrificed?
have you already sacrificed?
Oh man.
Huh?
He knows.
I bet you're the type who's willing to sacrifice yourself for the truth.
Yeah.
One day, it will ruin you. You will destroy the world for truth's sake.
Me? Destroy the world? That's impossible.
No, you've already stepped one foot into ruin. In fact, it's already up to your neck. If possible, I'd like to help you. You are a dear friend to me. How about it? It's not too late. Why not turn back from this path?
You mean to let us be captured by peacekeepers? That doesn't solve anything.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't understand what you're saying, Vivia. Never mind. We need to report what I discovered to the others.
So you refuse to understand.
You leave me no choice.
You leave me no choice.
Uh-oh.
Vivia?
What?
Ah, he took out a blade! This
How?
guy is nuts!
I usually keep this in my pocket. It's not real. Like the ghost form, it's just a reflection of reality.
Uh-oh.
So, slashing at you won't do anything.
But
I warned you, didn't I? While you're in ghost form, your physical body is vulnerable.
oh boy.
You mean...
I will simply return to my body 5 seconds before you do, and then I'll slice your throat open.
Well, Fubuki will just go back and stop you.
Given I am more familiar with spectral projection, I'm positive I can return to my body before you can. Well, will you give up now?
No.
Are you threatening me?
I only want you to give up on the truth. The truth you wish to expose is dangerous. I have a feeling.
What?
A feeling that our peace and quiet will be pulled right out from under our feet.
What is
If you
going
won't
on?
stop, then I must stop you. For this world's sake.
For this
For the
world's
sake
sake.
of peace and quiet.
You're not making any sense. You're gonna kill me because of a feeling?
I don't want it to end this way. I thought we could talk it out. That's why I came here.
We can still talk.
But you refuse to give up, which leaves me with no choice. So it looks like this is what I must do. Farewell, Yuma.
Now hold on a second.
Wait!
Master, hurry back!
Uh-oh. Whoa, okay, that's
Hey,
where we
you
dragged
two. Quit fighting.
What?
Who is that?
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind.
Is that Yako?
That voice. Chief Yako?
What? Is he dead?
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain.
Okay.
So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
Chief Yako, are you alright? Where are you?
Oh, I'm dead.
Possible. There's no way he could have made it here with those wounds.
Here.
That voice.
Perhaps it was his soul's voice as it separated from his body.
Oh no.
Means
No.
No way. Is he dead?
I don't know. We need to find out.
Can you not kill
Tried to
me?
Kill me? Why would he do such a thing?
as if now's the time to be dwelling on that.
Hey, hold on. There's no like spooky
Chief
ghost
Yako
around
is
here.
the main concern right now, not whatever's going on with Vivia.
Yeah, there's like zero spooky ghosts right now. Not me taking my sweet time. But also, I can't explore any new rooms, so I don't think it's really, I think it's kind of a waste of time for me to actually go around these places. But they're giving me like this opportunity. The window.
Oh!
We can see inside. The spiral staircase even goes up. Okay. I mean, there's still people working here. Robotics lab. Why are we going here? Is this where we are? Do I keep getting the robotics lab confused with where I literally am? Okay, so I am going to now assume that maybe Vivia is not the Fink, but Vivia is really intent on making sure that we perish for the sake of this world.
Chief Yako!
It appears his soul hasn't been severed yet. It's still connected to his body.
Okay.
But the line is very thin. It could cut away any moment now.
Then why did we hear Chief Yako's voice back there?
I don't know. It seems there are many more mysterious things in this world that I don't know about. Well, since he went through the trouble of risking his life to give us a lecture, I will sheath my blade.
Well, thanks, Vivia.
When you're lost, you should believe in your own heart.
Vivia, I still have a lot I need to say to you. But solving this case is top priority. This is the only way to save Chief Yako and everyone else.
Fine.
Yay!
You can report to them once you return to your body. I have somewhere else to go.
Can I come?
Where are you going?
After hearing the chief's words, I just remembered. There's something I need to do.
Do you need any help?
What's that?
I have a premonition.
Okay.
In exchange for obtaining the truth, I sense that our peace and quiet will crumble away.
That's your premonition?
But perhaps something entirely new lies beyond that destruction.
Oh?
In order to discover what that may be, I want to continue my investigation for a bit longer.
Well, can I come with you?
It's not that I want the truth. I need to find an answer I can agree to with confidence.
Okay, Vivia. You're crazy.
I still don't understand most of what you say, but now I know we feel the same way about this. Let's investigate this together.
As you wish.
Vivia's like, fine, come on.
Master, don't trust this guy. You can't erase the fact that he flashed a blade at you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
I know. I'm not that naive.
You sure about that? After all, you're always so trusting and relying on others.
Iruka flashed a gun on us, and we still think she's hot.
I still have a bad feeling about this. That guy is dangerous.
Really? I want to believe that it'll be all right now.
Well, yeah, we'll go. Why not? Does that mean we have to dodge some more spooky ghosts? Shinigami, if you don't come through this door... Ridiculous, huh? Downright unheard of, huh?
Maybe you should wait to go until after you report back to the others.
But if I let Vivia go alone now, I get the sense we'll never come to an understanding.
Correct.
I'm sure Vivia has seen something. That's why he's afraid of the truth.
What is he seeing?
I also want to see what he sees. It may help me understand better.
Are you alright? Did his cryptic way of talking infect you? I hope this isn't a side effect of your coalescence.
Oh my gosh, huh?
I said I'd continue the investigation. But where do I begin?
Huh? I thought you already had a plan.
Nope.
Vivia.
You don't, huh?
If you have any expectations for my actions, then you're in for a disappointment.
Like when you tried to stab me? Okay.
I'm good at avoiding trouble, but I'm terrible at handling it. I try to stay still and just let things pass. That's the kind of human I am.
That's because spectral projection allows him to investigate without moving an inch.
Right.
So, what have you learned about Dr. Huesca's death?
Well, I gathered some clues, but I still have no idea how the culprit entered the area.
There are only two reasons a mystery goes unsolved. Either there's not enough information, or not enough smarts. There's no point in crying over the latter. Which means there's only one thing we can do.
gather more info.
Should we search the scene one last time?
No. The missing piece might not always be at the crime scene.
Right.
It could have been launched far away, like pieces of shattered glass.
So you're saying we should check somewhere else?
I'll let you be our guide here.
Okay.
But I'd like to request minimal movement. The shortest possible distance.
Well, I can't promise that.
Hey, Master, are you sure there could be another key to the mystery somewhere else?
Yeah.
We did finish investigating the actual crime scene, so it could be a good idea to search elsewhere. We can use spectral projection to enter anywhere and look.
Here we go. You know, now that Vivia's here, you know, maybe Vivia will be like, oh, a spooky ghost be
We don't
gone.
have much time. We have to check the rooms we can access.
Just barge in and check everything.
Fair enough. It also looks like, yeah, spooky
This is
ghosts
the
are indeed
central
gone.
lab. There might be some clues here.
Sure. Check it out. Did we ever go to the central lab? I was gonna say, most of these rooms we actually did not go into. Okay, that guy's on his phone. Oh, we did go in here.
What?
Okay, we weren't ever able to actually peek in here, though. Numbers of cylinders are lined up, pipes stretched across the shelf. Don't think we'll find any clues here, we should try somewhere else. He looked very cheerful about that, too. I do want to check out whatever rooms we can here. Like, the electrical room is downstairs, which we should definitely go in and check.
There's another one, Master.
Another what? Oh, down there? No, forget about that. Employees only.
Oh,
This seems like a private room. Even though there's already been an incident, no one seems to care. They probably care more about research than people. Come on, let's go look somewhere else. There's two researchers there. Are y'all having a good discussion?
Is it true that Dr. Wesker was killed?
Might actually.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Just like that note said. But why send a death threat? It'd be a lot easier to take someone out if you don't announce it beforehand.
They wanted to have us on the scene, too.
It's a hitman we're talking about. Maybe it's his policy or something.
Did two people put out a hit?
That's a good point. What was the purpose of sending that note?
And then sending it to us, too.
Plus, not only was it sent to the targets, the doctor, it was also sent to the peacekeepers and our detective agency.
Right.
doing that would just increase security around here, making it even harder for the hitman to do his job.
Right.
According to my research about Fink, the slaughter artist, he's never sent a note like that in his previous cases.
Never?
At the very least, it was not his MO.
Never in any of his previous cases.
This time is special?
Fascinating.
Who knows?
I guess that also lends credence to the Peacekeepers thinking that, that this wasn't done by Fink. Pack full of research data.
It's true.
Doesn't look like it's working. I wonder if that's due to the blackout. I don't think we need to spend any more time here. It's not like we can do anything or touch anything, right? Right.
I see.
Okay, so nothing in there.
This is...
The inspection equipment looks like it's meant to be used for humans, or on humans, rather. You're on it right now. Body mods are so exciting. I'm not excited at all. It doesn't look like it's being used recently, probably unrelated to the case. And there's another one in there, some sort of machine. It's a machine, but I have absolutely no idea what it's used for. Looks like it's undergoing some maintenance right now. Researchers are doing an
For
inspection.
now.
It's not like it's being used today, so I'm thinking it's unrelated to the case. Yeet. We do want to go to the electrical room downstairs. We inspected that shelf. We came in through here. We can eavesdrop there. Nothing else in here. We'll eavesdrop.
This reminds me. You went inside Dr. Wesker's lab before, right?
Huesca.
Yeah, just once. I was forced to help deliver some food to him. I think it was about 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
But he's been shut in there since, right? I'd go insane.
But the doctor was famous for being antisocial. It was probably the perfect environment for him.
Yeah?
Still, This is a bit extreme for the sake of avoiding people.
Anyway, when I brought in the food, he made me check inside those boxes repeatedly to make sure no one was inside.
Okay.
Not that there was any space for someone to hide in. The guy was just paranoid like that.
So he lived paranoid. Didn't get any useful information. Large machine. It's a machine with space for someone to be placed inside. I have no idea what it's used for. If only you weren't in ghost form, you could touch it and find out. Even if I had my body, I wouldn't touch this. I might break it. Fair. Not going great.
You better hurry or you'll run out of time.
I don't think I will. Okay, well that's everything in here, so let's go ahead and go down to the electrical room. Spiral staircase. Look at this place.
It says this is the electrical room. Maybe we can find the reason for the blackout here.
Yep.
Let's check it out.
And they're run on a different grid.
This
Server equipment. I wonder what this device is. It's way bigger than what we saw in the lab. Probably a machine for recording research logs, right? There's no way I can find out right now. Let's look somewhere else. Electricity system.
There are a bunch of switchboards. Looks like the lab's power system. If this was shut down, there'd be a power outage in the lab.
All of the power to the lab seems to be managed here. Wait. I don't see a switchboard for Dr. Weska's lab.
Yeah, that's managed on a different switch.
That reminds me. Dr. Weska said the critical lab was on an independent system.
Yep.
This critical lab operates on a separate power system that obviously includes its security measures.
I see.
That was a rather indifferent response from
He was
Vic.
like, well, alright.
Maybe he's bored with the investigation?
Or maybe he is still the one who did it. I also have to keep remembering that this also might not be one culprit.
It's really true. I saw someone suspicious right here.
Oh?
Was it before or after the blackout?
Right after the blackout.
After the blackout.
I happened to be nearby when the lights went out. So I came here to turn the power back on. And I saw a dark silhouette pass right through the shadows.
That doesn't really tell me much.
Except that someone was here.
Please believe me, it must have been the hitman.
So someone suspicious was wandering around here right after the blackout.
Does that mean it was caused by the hitman? Why would he do that?
Okay, so there was someone down here. That is at the very least useful. Ruby, what do you got?
Sorry about threatening you with the blade earlier.
Oh, it's okay, I guess.
I was so scared. I thought you were going to kill me. You weren't serious, were you?
Of course he was.
Why wouldn't I be?
Huh?
To tell the truth, I wouldn't know if I'd actually slash your throat until I was about to do it. Although, there's a good chance Laura and the others would stop me.
Yeah, Fubuki would have turned back time.
You were serious?
I don't want to kill anyone if possible. I don't like seeing blood. But yes, I was serious.
This guy is dangerous.
Yeah.
That's fine, we'll go upstairs.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you. Can we go through this door? Good. So we still have...
Chief Yako was attacked in this hallway.
Yeah. Looks like he was kind of
Bloodstains
dragged.
are still here. They're from Chief Yako. This is where he was attacked by the hitman. Damn it all! If I'd only gotten here earlier, I could have changed his fate.
Yuma, did you see the hitman's face?
No.
No, not clearly.
Then how do you know it was the hitman?
Because Chief Yako said so himself.
The hitman. Think. The slaughter artist.
Hold on. If Chief Yako's voice, before getting severed from his body, you know, did the thing, right? You know? Couldn't he have just told us what was going on, for real, for real?
Also, the knife which was used to stab Chief Yako has an F inscribed in it.
Ah, the murder weapon always used by Fink, the slaughter artist.
You know about it?
I did some research after we got that note from the killer. I am still a detective, I suppose. He uses his knife to prove to his clients that he committed the murder. Setting that aside, don't you think these bloodstains are unnatural?
Yes.
You're right. There are some strange marks, like something brushed against it. Considering the chaos at the time, I don't think it's odd for a mark like this to be here.
Look closer. This mark appears to have been made with someone's bloody fingertip.
Is it a dying message?
Could the chief have done it? Was he trying to tell us something?
No. It's more like he was trying to reach for something, rather than write out words.
What could he have been reaching for?
That's a good question.
Maybe it's that house plant over there.
What?
Maybe there's something about this plant.
Oh.
Vivia! Something's hidden behind the pot! A photo and a map?
What?
Isn't this the map of this lab?
Where did he get this?
A map? Why would there be a map here?
Was he trying to hide the map?
As for the photo, I have no idea.
Oh no! Man! Dang it! Okay, so now things have become a lot more. With one single thing, this has become a lot more difficult. The chief might have killed somebody. And then somebody might have killed the chief. Walk and talk with me. I think somehow Yako may have killed the doctor, but I think somehow this man's got murdered by somebody else at the lab, I guess. The chief talked about it hurts the most when you can't protect someone that you love, and I was like, it's either got to be like his child or his wife, and I guess that is probably his wife, and that's probably a picture of the chief. You can even see some of the fuzz on his hair, and a little bit of blue on that last little bit there. So I assume his wife probably died from one of Dr. Huesca's experiments. Does that mean the chief? What was the letter? So here's the thing. They got the card that's like, oh my gosh, Fink. But he also got that letter. What was the letter that he received before getting that card? Because he got the letter before he got the card, to my knowledge. Yes. Yes. Could the chief have been the one to send the fake Fink cards? And then maybe the real Fink actually murdered the chief? That is where I'm leaning right now, which means the chief is gonna die regardless. Which is unfortunate.
The photo shows a young man and a woman. The woman looks like she's wearing a lab coat. Is she a researcher here? The man is covered with blood. I can't see his face very well.
You keep staring at that photo. Did you fall in love with the woman? You really fall for every girl, huh?
Calm down.
I'm just checking for clues.
This is a clue? You don't know the connection between the case and this photo?
I
think we do.
But it has to be a clue. This bloodstain was made by Chief Yako as he tried to hide this behind the pot. He left this clue and made sure the culprit didn't find it.
By using the last of his dying strength?
He's not dead!
He's a goner. And if he's not, okay, so the map and the picture. Oh man. Maybe when he got that letter, maybe that letter, like, I don't know, man. I think the chief did one of these two crimes. Clearly not himself. But he did one of the two.
Researcher and a peacekeeper. Are we supposed to talk to them? Sure.
So,
What room is this? It seems to be locked.
I told you, it's just storage. They keep it locked up because there are some confidential documents inside. Among Us researchers, we treat
Among
it
Us
as
researchers?
perpetually
Oh
sealed
no.
off.
Well, unlock it right now. We need to see if the detectives are hiding inside.
The only key is held by the Peacekeeper's director.
Ooh. Oh. Hold on.
What? Director Yomi has it? Aren't there any other keys?
No. The Peacekeeper's director personally manages this area, so he has the only key.
So he might actually be responsible.
I see. Guess we don't need to look inside. This conversation never happened.
Right.
To the
Only
storage
the
room.
director has the key to this room?
Oh, fascinating.
There's gotta be some kind
They
of
might have
secret.
both done one of the crimes.
Right, let's take a look inside.
But Professor Yomi doesn't make sense in the murder of Yako. Unless he hired the peacekeeper, I'm sorry, the hitman to murder Yako.
From the look of it, it seems like ordinary storage space.
We'll see about
The
that.
files lining the shelves appear to be mostly old research.
We also do know that
logs.
he ran off.
Everything else is just junk and experimental tools. Guess this has nothing to do with the incident.
Hold on.
Nothing here seems to pertain to homunculus research or Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Huh? How do you know that?
There's a section with a missing file. He probably already disposed of anything he didn't want others to see. The secret we're looking for won't be here anymore.
So, the evidence has already been destroyed. After we finally found the secret lab, too.
Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I was gonna say, let me look around here still.
Oh, there's a folder on the desk. The desk is covered in dust, but the folder isn't.
So the folder is
Amaterasu
new.
lab map. Huh. I guess it's a map.
But there's a map missing, right?
It's empty inside.
And we know where a map, and that map had two little holes on the top, yep.
The map we saw outside could have been taken from here.
Yeah, but it only could have been Yomi who opened this. Did... Oh. Oh. Yomi's gonna die. Yomi is kind of masterminding behind this, but I don't think he did any actual killing, which is the tragic part. Oh no. Here's what's up. I'm pretty sure at this point now that Yomi, and that's why it was like I was looking forward to take justice on you, because he must have told Yako, sent him the map, sent him the picture, and sent him some other stuff probably to get inside. What happened to his wife, so that he could get rid of him, because he's a villain.
But why would it be left out then?
For us to find, maybe?
There's nothing else here. Seems like we weren't able to find anything of note.
No. That's a solution key.
Sheesh. I was hoping this suspicious experimental lab would have a hidden passage or two.
For now, let's finish our investigation here and go to another room.
Such a pain. But I guess we have to.
Okay, thank you. Well, that's not what I wanted. The missing file. Yeah, see, nothing else in here. Thank you. I do want to kind of walk around in here just to be sure.
What place is suspicious?
Because this would be a place where they hide one of those orbs and I would never be able to come back to it. Not any of those windows. Okay. And I think we're probably set. You have anything else to say?
By the way, what made you suddenly decide you wanted to take part in the investigation?
Didn't
Nothing.
I just tell you why? There's no mistake that the truth you seek is dangerous. Our peace and quiet may crumble away. But I remember the chief's words. Beyond the truth may be something far more important. I must see what it could be.
He's gonna let you find the truth then.
Sheesh. I don't get it. What in the world is he talking about?
He did go right afterwards. He must be able to like sense or see Shinigami. And via this spectral projection, that feels mostly accurate. When we get into the mystery labyrinth or the mystery longbow, we're gonna find out. He's gonna be like, oh yes, I've seen you many a time, but now you are in human form. How exhausting. Robotics lab, yay, finally.
We picked up Amapel. Let's look it over again.
Thank you. Gonna catch him all cause he's Yuma Phantom. He can walk through doors, disappear, and fly.
Hey, listen up. The reason Dr. Wesker died
Yeah?
is because he deserved it.
Oh my gosh.
It's called karma. He always insulted my research.
Oh.
Serves him right.
Whoa.
Serves him
Oh my
right.
gosh.
Oh, sorry. That must have hurt. This is also his fault. They still haven't come back with that armor pal I lent them.
Oh.
I'll take a bath with it once it comes back to me.
Oh.
Oh, but that means I need to start research on waterproofing it.
I think I've seen something I shouldn't have.
I think I've seen something I never really
He
wanted
certainly
to.
has a grudge against Dr. Wesker.
I guess it's easy to find out what people are really thinking when you're in ghost form.
Yeah.
My forte exposes anyone's inner life and encourages them to tell the truth. That being said, it's thanks to this ability that no one comes near me anymore.
Oh, Vivia.
Which is what makes you special, Yuma.
Oh, yeah, I'm still like, hey, what's up?
You think so?
You're way too naive, Master. It's pretty much a sickness at this point.
Don't insult me. The monitor.
There's a manual for Amapel. I already know most of the controls, but I should read this.
Anything new that he hid from us?
Amapel can be controlled via a special tablet device. Watch the camera feed from Amapel's eyes while you use the key buttons to control it.
Yep.
You can also use the mic to communicate via voice.
That I didn't know.
For safety, the ends of the arms are ball-shaped, but can still be used for actions such as pressing buttons. However, while extending or retracting an arm, the controls for the camera and body do not function.
The camera and the body? I guess we couldn't turn the camera.
This is to prevent the arm's wires from being tangled when children handle it roughly. It has a load capacity of 100 kilograms and is durable enough to withstand most falls. The sales pitch does say, withstand play with your rowdiest kids and tough enough for an elephant to stand on.
It's exactly as the researcher told us.
Yep.
Yeah, there isn't much other information.
Okay, so he told us everything. Cool. Okay.
I'm getting excited here.
Where? Okay, Shinigami, I need you to calm down.
This place.
I think they might be testing robots in there. You think? How else would you check to see if they can handle high? Okay, so that's essentially the exact same thing as earlier.
I'm starting to get attached. I think we could be friends.
Who? Shinigami, I need you to like, oh, look at all these cool models up here. Oh, that must be like Model 1, Model 2, and the current model, Model 3. Model 3 is pretty dope.
I think that's about it.
I think I've checked what I can here. Alright, well, I guess we'll end our investigation. We'll save it real quick first. This probably also needs to be saved in a different file. We don't need to be on the Amaterasu Express. We never need to go back. We really don't.
I think I've checked everything I could.
I knew it. You didn't get any clues for the case.
We got a couple.
We have learned a lot here.
What?
But what did we learn?
That's all I can do to help. After all, I'm more interested in the story than the truth.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
I think we should return to our bodies soon. There's not much time left.
Until what?
Then I'll go back too.
Then I'll go back too. So you don't stab me. Gun ward. Security, we know that. Think Amaterasu Lab. We actually didn't get the security as a solution key, but maybe we will. Maybe she'll just vomit up and say, hey, this one's new. She doesn't do that anymore. Dum, 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 dum.
Hey, you're back. How'd the investigation go?
Vivia tried to stab me.
Well, I managed to get a lot more information thanks to Vivia's help.
Whatever, just tell us what you found. We don't have time.
Sure.
So we still don't know who did it.
So nothing you found leads us directly to the culprit. Oh, damn.
So Halara, everything that we've just said, you can figure out now, right?
Yeah, sorry.
If only we could get a glimpse of Dr. Weska's computer.
What could we learn from that?
The security logs.
Yeah.
They should be saved on the doctor's computer. If we could check the logs, we could clearly see the security system status. With that, we may be able to figure out when and how the culprit entered the lab.
Can't you check the logs with that computer instead?
No.
I can see that the log file exists, but you must log on to the doctor's computer to see what's inside.
You can't remote in?
You were in the doctor's lab. Why didn't you check his computer?
I couldn't touch it. I was a ghost.
You cannot touch anything while using spectral projection. So obviously, we couldn't mess with a computer either.
Well, why didn't you possess a peacekeeper in the room and make him order the others to do it?
They're alive.
Don't be unrealistic, please. The ghost form isn't all-powerful like that.
Shinigami could have possessed the dead body of the doctor.
It cannot take over someone else's body, nor can it be heard. In fact, you weren't able to hear the conversation between Yuma and me when we were using spectral projection.
Yeah.
Master, I think you should carefully remember that spectral projection trait.
Huh? Why do you say that?
No reason. I just have a feeling.
Oh. Ghost form traits as heard from Vivia. There are several limitations. That is a solution key. Oh.
Since it can't be done with spectral projection, someone has to go back there and look at the doctor's computer, right?
You can't be heard. You can't touch objects.
That's basically jumping right into enemy territory.
Can't possess anybody.
This is bad. His heartbeat.
Is it gone?
Serious? Is the chief gonna be all right?
No.
Don't just stand there.
Right.
Chief, please stay with us. It was only a matter of time to begin with, but it looks like that time has come.
Are we gonna go check out the computer?
Oh! What should I do? At this rate, it'll be over for everyone. Chief Yako, Halara, Fubuki, Tetsuhiko, and even Vivia. I refuse to let it end without saving anyone.
To be honest, even if you want to go to the mystery labyrinth, you don't have enough clues.
So you're saying we can't do anything until we check the doctor's computer?
Oh my gosh, that is high risk.
Hey, Master. You've always been relying on others until now. Isn't it time for you to do this yourself?
I don't know about that.
You may be a trainee, but you're still a detective. Try to save everyone on your own.
Can I bring, like, Vivia? At least he's good at fighting people.
On my own?
Nah, I guess you're not the type. Just teasing ya.
Look what you did. Look what you did.
Yuma, what's wrong?
I'm going to the computer.
I'm heading back to check the doctor's computer. We have to find the final clue.
Wow.
Wait. Are you heading in there as yourself?
Yep.
Do you know what you're doing, Yuma? It's all over if you go out there and get caught.
Yeah, say la vie.
Thanks to our investigation while in ghost form, I have an idea where the Peacekeepers are located. Now is our only chance before Yomi comes back with more Peacekeepers.
All right. I'll leave the investigation to you, Yuma.
Vivi, you wanna come?
Are you sure about this?
Well, it's okay, bro.
Our hands are full just trying to treat the chief. We have no choice but to leave it to Yuma. The doctor's computer should have the security log and other important data hidden inside.
Is it locked?
Right, I'll see to it.
I shall join you. That way, if you get caught, I can use my forte.
Yeah, please.
No, Fubuki.
What? No, please.
Please save your power for when everyone is in danger. I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Reversing time takes a lot of energy, right? It should be saved as a last resort.
All right.
I'll stay here as well.
Okay, well, I guess we're going all alone.
Why? You should go.
Agreed.
There is nothing for me to do.
You could fight.
Besides, even if we found the truth, it would not improve the situation here.
So you're just gonna give up? You gotta be kidding. Fine, I won't waste time asking you anything anymore. Just go to sleep or whatever. Yuma,
Dang.
you're our only hope. Show him you're no longer just a rookie.
Hey, you know what?
Right, I'm heading off now.
I've come to appreciate Desico this chapter a lot, actually.
I am a detective after all.
And detectives are pretty cool.
Seems like my training is working.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and Master? Regarding the clumsy girl's time rewinding power, you should probably keep that in mind too.
Huh? Why?
Just a feeling.
Probably has nothing to do with the case. Just a feeling. You know, just in case.
Sure.
It was used while controlling Amapao. Oh my gosh, this mystery linguine is gonna be something delicious. Okay.
Alright, let's move carefully so the Peacekeepers don't spot us.
Is that a peacekeeper? Yeah, probably.
Master! They'll spot you if you go that way!
Okay. Appreciate you. Yeah, so I guess we'll go this way. I definitely don't want to go that way. We'll wrap around this corner. Home free! There's no peacekeepers here. And none of them are going to show up, right? Aren't there 2 peacekeepers in the room? Right?
I managed to get here without being seen, but there should be more Peacekeepers up ahead.
2.
I better keep moving and stay out of sight.
Wait, what if some toxic gas is still lingering around?
You're right.
Nah, just kidding.
Oh, okay. If it is, I'll just die in 30 minutes. It's fine. Yeah, there's 2 right there, right? Oh. They're looking at the shelf, huh?
I knew it. There are still some Peacekeepers. But once I'm at the computer, I'll be in their blind spot.
How are you going to get past them?
Just walk past
I
it.
just need to reach the computer without being seen.
This mission is impossible. Master, you gotta make sure you don't get clumsy.
I would never do such a thing.
There's no time. We need to hurry up and check the... All that's left is
We need to hurry up and... Yuma, that can. Oh, you idiot.
Who's there?
Oh no!
Hi.
Jeez, I told you not to get clumsy.
Right?
You're that terrorist detective.
It is me.
Get here.
Well, I just walked in.
I'll catch you and report to Director Yomi.
Master, you'll have to take a chance in the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, I didn't check the computer yet! I have to do that before going to the mystery labyrinth!
Then what are you gonna do?
We're gonna check the computer.
What do I do?
Just come quietly. Resistance is futile.
Okay, I just want... I need to check one more thing. Oh, well. Oh!
Vivia!
Sheesh. What a pain.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. What is that?
Die someday.
Well, don't do it now. I hope that was just some sort
Vivia,
of
you came to
sleepy juice.
I always like to keep this syringe in my pocket.
Okay.
He walks around with a syringe. He's like a walking cop magnet.
You're not wrong.
I know
For
I
real.
should leave you alone, but curiosity got the best of me. You are like death itself.
No, that's my friend
You
Shinigami.
said that before, but I'm not the death detective.
No matter. I will be a witness to the end. Once you obtain the truth, I'll see if you choose to scream or fall silent.
I don't get what you mean, but you really saved me. And now I can check the doctor's computer.
Does Vivia know that maybe Chief Yako did it? Or did one of these two? Because at this point I think Chief Yako had to do one of these two or hire the hitman.
Vivia really helped us out there. Let's wrap up this investigation now.
Okay, just making sure there's nothing else in here. That's kind of a cozy bed, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm jealous, but I was like, you know, it don't look too bad.
It's completely, perfectly soggy.
Soggy? Ma'am, Shinigami, please. What's on this computer?
It's not locked. Oh, thank goodness.
Right?
No one could enter this room, so he didn't need to set a password.
I guess you're right.
Time to check it out. Let's see. Security log, reference folder 1, folder 2, folder 3.
Well, what are you looking at? And what did you find out?
Well, basically, when the security system is turned on or off, it automatically records the date and time in the log.
Okay.
So if someone cut the security and entered this room without permission, it would be recorded in the log.
Uh-huh. I don't really get it. I'm not into modern machines and stuff.
Huh? What's going on here?
What?
What's wrong?
The only instance of the security being switched off was an hour ago. It hasn't been turned back on since. So, that means this must have been when I used Amapal to disable the security.
Right. So what?
That means that... How did they get in?
Well, the last time security was cut was 90 days ago.
Oh my gosh.
90 days?
Which means that security was up for at least 90 days before I disarmed it.
And that makes sense because they were like 3 months ago we had to bring him some food.
There wasn't a single moment that security was cut during that time.
Yikes.
This old man was cooped up in here for 90 days? He's a bona fide shut-in!
More importantly, that's really bad for us.
That's not the problem here. There's no record of anyone coming in and out of this room. There should be a log of the hitman entering before we did. Since there isn't, the doctor couldn't have been murdered here. It's the perfect, impossible crime.
From the looks of it, it appears we have strayed further from the truth.
Right?
The files are formatted to prevent editing.
I figured.
There doesn't appear to be signs that the log was rewritten.
We've checked the data, but it's just made the crime even more impossible.
And thus, the mystery deepens. Mysterable.
It's not over yet. There could be more secret data. Halara even mentioned it. His emails haven't been deleted. He's been communicating a lot with the same person. One message is fairly recent, too.
Oh? From... encrypted to the doctor. Doctor, we have trouble. Someone has discovered our deal. We should go into hiding for the time being. From the doctor, it appears it's time to call it quits. We've profited enough from this already. It's too dangerous to leak research and confidential information any longer. I shall fully withdraw from here. With this money, I will fund my new research. To the doctor, are the rumors true? You intend to leave Kanai Ward? Doctor, don't tell me you're plotting to take the research and run. I hope you already know this, but you have nowhere to go. To the doctor again, uh-oh. What's the matter, doctor? Are you ignoring me? I will not permit any betrayal. I told you before. You have nowhere to run. Prepare yourself.
This is...
Quite a suspicious exchange.
Yeah.
I'm sure Doctor refers to Dr. Huesca, but who's the anonymous person?
The address is just random characters jumbled together. It'd be hard to figure out who the person is just from this.
The doctor spoke to a mysterious person about leaking research and confidential information.
Speaking of which, Makoto mentioned something similar.
Well,
Yeah, but the
this
doctor
is
and
just
someone
a
else.
rumor, but someone in Amaterasu Corporation is working behind the scenes with Dr. Huesca. I don't know what they're plotting, but if this rumor is true, they must be dealt with eventually.
So his suspicions were right. Searching through the backlog of the emails, this appears to have been going on for over 5 years.
5 years?
But it seems like their relationship soured about 6 months ago. I guess the doctor wanted to cut ties.
Huh.
So the doctor plotted to leave Kanai Ward.
So that much is true.
Anonymous tried to stop him.
It's more like he directly threatened him, if you ask me.
Right. Anonymous and Dr.
Could
Huesca.
Anonymous be the one who hired the hitman?
The doctor betrayed him, so he sought to kill the doctor. Makes sense.
The doctor didn't shut himself in here just for research. He did it to protect himself.
Yeah, it looks like their relationship soured, and I guess when he said prepare yourself, he was like, And that's why he was so keen on, well, if you detectives will protect
He
you.
felt Anonymous posed a threat, so he barricaded himself in a lab with impenetrable security.
And he couldn't tell the peacekeepers because, well, he'd been doing some sketchy stuff.
It also makes sense.
But he sure didn't act like someone living with a death threat, right?
Either he was that confident in his security, or it was just a facade. Regardless, this Anonymous is very suspicious. If only we could find out who this is.
Even if that person hired the hitman, we still don't know how he got inside.
True, that is the biggest puzzle here. How did the culprit get through such perfect security and murder the doctor? If we don't figure that out, the case can't be solved and our innocence can't be proven.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Do we have company? We have all the company.
What are you doing here?
I think he's supposed to be asking us that question.
Again?
Yeah, it happens to me every time. Okay, Shinigami, I think it's actually time to do the thing.
Were you born just to get in my way?
Maybe. Perhaps.
Was this all fated from the very beginning? No. Fate is just an excuse for defeatists.
Are they not gonna... I don't like how they're only aiming at me and not aiming at Vivia.
Alright, fine. You're not just some shit in my path. You're an obstacle in the way of my ideals.
There you go.
Trash. Trash must be dealt with properly before you rot and start to stink!
I mean, that's a little much.
What's your name?
Ha, you still don't know my name? Why did you tell him?
I see. I'll make a path through Kanai Ward's sewers with your name on it.
Thank you.
Of course. It'll be named after your bones once they're dumped there.
Oh.
Hey! Capture these criminals! I'll execute them on the spot!
Shinigami, can you do it?
Of course, Master!
Alright.
We're finally acting like partners!
So yeah, right? I was gonna say, that's the first time it was like, Shinigami, can you do it?
Of course, it's all thanks to my patient training!
To the mystery lab!
Yeah, look at this. They're really here for it together this time. This is the first time that they've been like, alright, let's do it. At this point, I think I'm just hoping it's Yomi, but does the person who hired the hitman still count as the hitman via Mystery Labyrinth rules is my big thing. That's what I want to know. Okay, Vivia, go ahead and say what you were saying. So this is all about the Book of Death and whatnot. Huh. Fascinating. Big old loading time. Huh.
This.
Yep.
I see.
He's like, okay.
So this is your true power.
I don't need to explain this time.
I knew you were dangerous.
No matter what you say, it's already way too late.
Well, I knew you were dangerous.
I want to die someday.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Oh my gosh. Vivia, we're gonna have to talk. Everyone's got some dope shoes, though. I would like a pair. I guess the boots? Yeah, we'll definitely save. We'll probably start the Mystery Labyrinth next time because we're already running a little bit long. But no. This one has so many, like, save files that I kind of still want. Okay, we don't need the Mystery Labyrinth file. Get rid of that one. There we go. Wish I had more save slots, honestly. That's where I am at this point. I'm gonna, like, step into the Mystery Labyrinth because we've got a little bit of time, and then we'll actually do it next time. Because I have been going for a little bit. Clearly because I've done the first part and then this part. Oh, man. Because I do want to, like, peek at the solution keys and just try and, you know, piece a little bit of stuff together. Because at this point, I think I know Yako's involvement. But at this point, it also feels like I'm uncertain about... I know Yako's involvement, I know Yomi's involvement, but I don't know who the hitman is. That's the real one.
Falling. Why can't it ever be a gentle landing?
Right?
Oh, Vivia. This is called the Mystery Labyrinth.
Yes, I know.
So, this place is a physical manifestation of mysteries from the case?
Yep.
You can tell? Well, anyway, this actually isn't my forte. It's...
From Shinigami, the god of death.
Due to the power of death. Her, right?
Yep.
Huh?
So you really could see me this whole time.
He could?
It's due to my spiritual affinity.
It's funny.
Ever since I was young, I've been able to see otherworldly things.
So it's almost... See, he's like not forgotten anything except for the details of the case.
My forte was gained through training that innate talent. Though, I wasn't able to see her clearly like this before.
Don't worry, she didn't look like this before.
I could tell you were talking to some haze following you around. But that was it. Until one day, I used my spectral projection at the agency and saw that death got clear as crystal. After that, I did some research.
Oh.
I discovered that the WDO Underground Book Vault held something called the Book of Death.
Yes.
And also, that someone had taken it.
Did I take it? Before I lost my memories?
I don't know. Since you're a rookie, I doubt you'd have access to the book vault.
Right.
Only a handful of people have WDO clearance for that.
Number one definitely does.
Just a handful?
Anyway, you've been using this ability to solve the other cases up till now, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, this is also related to the mysterious deaths of all those culprits?
Yep.
My guess is, clearing a labyrinth, a materialization of a mystery, causes its true perpetrator to die.
Correct.
If that's the case, you've killed a lot of people with your own hands, Yuma.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really kill anyone. It's just what happens when...
Well, I mean, like...
I may be the one reaping their souls, but the blood is still on your hands.
Shinigami, you are no help.
Hey!
No point in pretending to be a goody two-shoes. You're risking your life to solve these mysteries.
Fair enough.
I see. So you're determined to do this, huh? Sorry, but I don't think I have that kind of conviction myself.
I really do hope he just falls asleep here.
So, I think I'll take a nap here while you go and risk your life.
You can sleep if you want, but you won't be able to get out.
Oh.
Is that so?
If you're not with Master when and if he solves the labyrinth, this place will collapse around you. Well, if you don't have any regrets in the real world, you're free to die here.
Regrets? I don't have any of those. But there are still some things I've left unfinished.
Guess I'll have to go. What a
Especially
pain.
after you exposed the mystery of this case.
Oh. Oh. What do you know?
What do you mean by that?
I'll be perfectly clear. I'm just going to tag along. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
Okay.
I don't care what you do, just don't get in our way. Well, Master, let's do the usual.
Vivia's just not gonna care.
Yeah, okay.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Yeah, okay.
I am.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's really... Yuma's really is like, alright, well, I guess we gotta do this. And now I hope in the next chapter, he's just really getting into it. Like, he really gets down with the moves. And this next time, he doesn't, like, wait for the guiding hand. He's just like, alright, give me the sword. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. She's a sword swallower. I gotta make the same joke every time.
Is that sword for cutting through mysteries? This place must be pretty dangerous.
Yep. Are these keys for opening locked doors or locked mysteries?
Here's your solution key.
Okay.
Is that key something like a clue for the case?
Yes.
Wow. Looks like you're ready to go.
Vivia, please.
More of a doubter? Whatever. I'm gonna ignore you.
Oh, man.
So let's go and unravel this mystery labyrinth.
This one's gonna be a little tough, huh?
Hunt down this culprit who preys on the truth.
We have to walk? This is unbearable.
Vivia, please.
Come on! You're bumming me out here.
I thought you were gonna ignore him.
Right? You're doing a very poor job of ignoring. Alright, so they're gonna stick us in here and I'm gonna say, forget about it. And we're in.
Say, Vivia, do you remember anything about the case?
No.
You mean Dr. Huesca's murder? Or are you talking about when Chief Yako was attacked?
Huh? You remember?
What?
Everyone else that came here lost their memories.
What?
That's pretty rare. Must be because of his whole spiritual thing.
You actually remember everything.
So the others lost their memories. That's why no one remembers this death god.
Wait, so you're gonna remember the whole mystery labyrinth too?
How rude of them. It's thanks to yours truly that those cases got solved.
That reminds me, I used my coalescence with Fubuki before Vivia.
Yeah?
But Vivia is the only one who came into the mystery labyrinth.
Yeah, what's the case with that?
I guess coalescence got overridden. Maybe it only takes the most recent ability.
Okay.
I don't know either.
You don't know? But coalescence is your power, Shinigami.
No, I think it's ours.
Relax, will ya? Minor detail.
Minor detail, who knows?
You would have been better off with Fubuki. She would have been far more useful for this case.
Look, Vivia, you'd be surprised.
It doesn't matter anyway. No one can use their forte here.
Oh. So now I really don't have to do anything. Thank goodness. What a relief.
Alright, I do kind of like
I
Vivia.
think your lack of motivation could be contagious.
Hey, relax.
Oh man, okay. Now that that initial dialogue is out of the way, let's get a bearing of Unknown. Let's get a bearing of what's going on. First and foremost, here. We'll be saving in 9. Once again, I might still be going on, because I think I am determined to finish this case. Which means I'll just be ahead for next week. I wanted to look at our solution keys. All those make sense. Project 3 years ago, he became a shut-in. I assume 3 years ago is probably when the homunculus research was, I guess, ended. And it's when Connie War got shut off from the rest of the world. So I think that probably got cut off because something went wrong. He can only read lips. There were rumors that turned out to be true that he was trying to leave. Perhaps someone in the company find out and sent in a hitman. That may be the case. The kick. That could be a Yomi size shoe. He was... This is the only thing that's kind of out there. Splash of sulfuric acid. Doing this would cause the clothes and skin to melt, rendering the victim unrecognizable. What he was trying to do. I think he was trying to fake his own death. To get out of here. And you know what? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did get out of here. But 90 days ago, he was the only person in here. Man, I have no idea. Okay, the fact that we have this, which is got those 2 holes like it's been inside of a binder, like the one that we saw, does seem to say that it was Yako. The statement said that the hitman attacked him. The 2 of you. There's never been a death threat in a Fink the Slaughter Artist case. Interesting. This was also important. You cannot touch anything. You cannot take over someone's body, and it cannot be heard. Reversing time consumes a lot of energy. If time has been turned back once, it cannot be turned back beyond that point. My gosh. So if she somehow sent us back 30 minutes, she could not go back beyond that 30 minutes. She couldn't do like, oh my gosh, and then another hour after that. Fascinating. You have to relive that point. 90 days, running without issue for 90 days. From X5, GTA 70, man, this is far in the future. Cool. So, since we made it to about the 2-hour point, let me just think. Oh, I do want to look at case files. Yeah, the perfect insider. And at this point, it's unfortunate because I don't think we have, like, any... I don't think we have any stuff, any people, any persons, any things, any who's, any what's, any where's, any suspects. Other than that one guy who hates him, and I don't believe that he's done it, and like Yomi and Yako. Or the doctor himself and maybe used a fake body to get out of there. That's where I am at this point. I think he was trying to escape and then also use that to like say, hey, I'm a goner. But he would need another body to do it. I have no idea. Unsure. I also guess I gotta keep Makoto in my mind's eye. Who knows? Fascinating. At this point, it seems like Yako definitely biting the bullet. He's dead. He's a goner. There's no doubt in my mind. But also it seems like maybe either Yomi or Makoto are going to be gone in this one too. Which is interesting. And whatever this solves is apparently going to be bad news for the rest of existence. Or the whole world. I don't know. Or maybe the world as we know it. I'm uncertain. But things are about to go down. And now I'm thinking about it. Kurumi's just all alone in the submarine like, huh. They've all sure been gone for a while. I hope nothing bad happened. When literally everything that was wrong could have gone wrong. Until next time. Which, once again, I might just finish this up here. And not in this episode, because then it would be like a 4-hour episode, and that'd be nuts. But Tuesday, or depending on how much I do, it might be sooner than that. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.